Good afternoon and a warm welcome to all the dignitaries, experts, faculty members, and participants in the valedictory ceremony of the online 5-day ATAL AICT sponsored FDP on recent advances in nanoscience and nanotechnology from January 17 to 21st, 2022, being organized by the Department of Electronics Engineering, RTU Kota. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome the head of the department, Professor Rajiv Gupta, sir, Professor Dhirendra Mathur, sir, Controller of Examination, RTU Kota, and the Coordinator, Center of Nanotechnology, RTU Kota, Professor Mithlesh Kumar, sir, from Department of Electronics Engineering, Dr. Shobhi Bagga, sir, and all other respected faculty members and dear participants. Now, before proceeding further, let me give a brief report about this FDP. In this ATAL FDP on the recent advances in nanoscience and nanotechnology, a total of 14 sessions were held. On the day one, the first session was taken by Dr. Rahul Prajesh, Chief Scientist, Siri Pilani, on recent trends in gas sensor technology, in which he explained the applications of nanomaterials in gas sensing and presented the current research work going on in Siri. The second session was taken by the Dr. S.P. Singh, Principal Scientist, NPL New Delhi, on role of engineered nanomaterials in biology and medicines, in which he firstly discussed the chemical root synthesis and their biofunctionalization, applications in cancer treatment, and applications as biosensors. So wait a second. Okay. The last session of the first day was taken by the industry expert, Mr. Anil Kumar Sharma, Managing Director, Impulse Technology, Gurgaon. He discussed about the nanomaterials and device modeling and simulation using NanoCAD software from the Nano Academic Technologies. On the second day of the FDP, the first session was taken by Dr. H.S. Kushwaha from MNIT, in which he discussed the applications of nanomaterials in the environmental applications and their photocatalytic applications for water contaminants treatment, and how the electrochemical characterization of the contaminants can be done and they can be detected for the sensor through sensor fabrication. The second session was taken by Dr. Dheeraj Kumar Singh from IIT RAM Gandhinagar on advancement of nanomaterials, fundamental synthesis and applications, in which he delivered a 2-hour talk starting from basics to synthesis and then characterization and finally a lot of applications of different nanomaterials. The last session of day 2 was taken by Professor Shehbal Mukherjee from IIT Indore on nanoscale biochemical sensors for environmental protection. The day 3 begins with the discussion on the recent advances in 2D materials-based heavy metal ion sensors for water quality monitoring by Professor Mahesh Kumar from IIT Jodhpur. The second session was taken by Professor Satinder Kumar Sharma from IIT Mandi on MEMS technology, in which he shown all the instruments that are used in the MEMS fabrication and characterization and discussed in detail very minute things that can be taken care during the device fabrication. The last session was taken by Dr. Shobhi Bagga from RTU Kota itself on nanostructured chemi-resistive gas sensors, in which he presented the nanomaterial synthesis and how different morphologies make gas sensing alter along with the fabrication in detail. The day 4, we have the last session, On the day 4, the first session was taken by Professor Kanupriya Sachdev from MNIT Jaipur on nanomaterials for energy applications. She discussed synthesis of graphene and its composites and their applications in the energy harvesting. The second session was taken by Dr. Sanjay Kashyap from Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, in which he discussed the in situ TEM imaging of the biological samples and how their life activities can be recorded. The last session was taken by the Dr. Abhimanyu Singh Rana on nanoscale engineering and the probe of smart materials for sensor and neuromorphic electronics. He was from BM Munjal University. On day 5, the first session, as per the requirements of the ATAL AICT scheme, was a non-academic session taken by Mr. Paras Kohli from Art of Living, based on mind and the stress management, in which he, along with his colleague, Mr. Siddharth Pandey, firstly discussed on the stress management and then told some pranayam and the yogasana activities to practice in daily life for the stress relief. The final session of the FDP was taken by Dr. Yashesh Chandra Dwivedi from the NIT Kurukshetra on the laser-assisted fabrication of photonic structures for the sensors. So this was the all brief report on all the sessions held during this FDP. Now, with due respect, first of all, I would like to call Professor Dhirendra Mathur, sir, the COE RTU Kota and the Coordinator Center of Nanotechnology RTU Kota, for his addressal to the participants.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much, madam, for inviting me to the valedictory session of this 5-day or let's say 1 week FDP. Respected Professor Rajiv Gupta ji, HOD Electronics Department, my colleague Professor Mithilesh Kumar ji, and other faculty members of Electronics Department and RTU, and all the participants who have attended this 1 week FDP on a very important, I would say, area that is nanotechnology. And I also express my gratitude to all the experts who have contributed by their expert lectures and their imparting knowledge to all the faculty members over this week on the various aspects of nanotechnology. As you all know that nanotechnology is a very emerging research area, and especially when we talk about the development of new materials, then it is playing a big role. Nanotechnology is playing a big role, and nanoparticles are being explored for different kind of new materials and for their different properties and different applications. The applications involve many areas like sensor applications. You can name medicines and medical areas, and all applications which we can think of. The nanotechnology has a big role to play in the time to come. And I could see that this 1 week FDP has covered all important aspects, all important areas of nanotechnology, in the synthesis, physical and chemical synthesis, characterization part, and the medical area, drug delivery, and also about the storage devices like the supercapacitor or fuel cells kind of storage devices are there. So these kind of all MAMs and names have also been talked about in this 1 week FDP, and therefore I strongly feel that this particular 1 week FDP must have given a good knowledge to the participants. Those who are new to this area, they must have developed some interest in this area. Those who are already working in this area, they must have also got some new directions and new thoughts about how to progress their research in this area. Because I could see that the experts from IITs, NITs, and industry were invited, and they have talked about the emerging areas in this technology. I would end my address with the congratulations to all the faculty, all the participants who have joined this. And I also congratulate my faculty colleague, Mrs. Sanju Tamar, for organizing this very important FDP for the benefit of faculty members across the country. And I wish all of you very best for your endeavor in this technology, in this research area. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So before proceeding, I would like to invite the feedback from participants, and then we will continue. 1 or 2 participants can give you their feedback. So firstly, a name I personally got for the feedback is Mr. Vivek Bhojak. So can you please provide your feedback about this FDP?
Yes, good afternoon to all. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So good afternoon to all. I am Vivek Bhojek, Head of Department Electronics and Communication, Anand International College of Engineering, Jaipur. I am very happy to share my feedback about this FDP. ATAL FDP on recent advances in nanoscience and nanotechnology from January 17 to 21, 2022. About this FDP, the first thing, it was well managed and well organized. All the sessions were very informative. All the speakers are very good. They have good knowledge about their respective areas. They give us good knowledge also about all these things, different types of materials. Especially the session was from Kanupriya ma'am, Dr. Sobi Bagga sir, Abhimanyu sir, Anil Kumar sir, Dr. Rahul from Siri Pilani. All these sessions were very good, very informative, especially for me because I am doing PhD from RTU Kota in same field. So it was very helpful for me, and I would like to thank Sanju Tamar ma'am, especially they helped us lots in during this FDP at each and every instant of time. I would like to thank Professor Rajiv Gupta sir, Dhirendra Mathur sir, Sobi Bagga sir, Mithilesh sir for organizing such a wonderful FDP, which was very helpful for participants like me who are doing their research work in same areas. So overall, the FTP was very good and very informative. Thank you. Thank you very much to all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for such a nice feedback. So next, I would like to invite Miss Deepa Chauhan for the feedback. Miss Deepa Chauhan, am I audible? Okay. Any other participant want to give the feedback?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Myself, Dr. Mohammed Shafiq Ahmed from Aligarh Muslim University, and I have attended all lectures, and really, thank you, ma'am, for organizing such a nice FDP, well organized, as said earlier, and especially the speakers are have a good knowledge of their subjects, and I like most of the lectures, especially from Professor Dhirendra Kumar Singh and Dr. Sobi Bagga and SP Singh from NPL. I like most part that every speakers have started from a very basic about the subject and go to the advanced level of their research. So for me, especially, I learned many things, and I before that I have a lot of queries about, especially for sensor designing, and there are some shortcomings, challenges. But after this FDP, a lot of queries. I already got the answers about questions. So thank you very much, ma'am, for organizing such FDP.
Thank you, sir, for the nice words. Now, before taking more feedbacks, I would like to request Professor Mithilesh Kumar, Professor in our Department of Electronics Energy, for some motivational words.
Thank you, Sanju.
Yes, sir.
First, I would like to congratulate you and your team for a very nice and wonderful workshop organized by the you people in the field of the nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is an emerging field in the interesting area. In the coming days, now we people will use the nanotechnology. So now I think most of the experts have already explained. In the coming days, there will be a minor surgery or a micro level surgery will be done by the nano devices, nano robots. So there are so many things is coming. So I think you people have gone through the all And this is the upcoming area for the research also. So people have to do started in the nanotechnology, because earlier we people are working in the gigahertz, that is the micro machining, MEMS technology. Then there will be a lamps. So there will be definitely this nano will be very useful in the field of the biomedical and the other aspects also. In the nanotechnology, now people are doing the research, but there is a lack of the facilities. The research is not up to the state. But I think in our RTU, we people have gathered some equipment related to the nanotechnology. So Professor Dhirendra Mathur will tell you, I already tell in the detail that what type of facility we already have in our department. So by using the or with the help of the departments and the peoples, now you people can do the research in the field of the nanotechnology. So once again, I congratulate all of the team and thanks for inviting me here. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational words. Now, I would like to invite participants. If anybody else want to give the feedback, please. Participants, anybody of you want to give the feedback about the FDP? Please unmute and you can give the feedback. Okay. So now I would like to request the head of the department, Professor Rajiv Gupta, sir, for his words of wisdom, for the motivation and for his inspirational word, because he is the only the guiding source behind this FDP. Sir, please.
I am audible.
Yes, sir.
So, Dr. Dhirendra Mathur, Dr. Mithilesh Kumar, Sanju Tamar, Shobhi Bagga, faculty members, and my dear participants, as all of told that the topic of nanotechnology, nanomaterials are very coming area for the research or especially for the implementation, because if you know that we are going after VLSI towards the nanotechnology. The nanotechnology is going to play the role in each and every area, especially in medical science and agriculture and those things where we require the small part size of ICs and then materials. So because it will take around 20-30 years, because the quantum physics also is coming. They have developed in design, but they have developed the especially the components of using quantum physics or like that. So till the nanotechnology having a good area for implementation. Once the quantum will come, then I think it will, but it will take around next 10 years for this nanotechnology to being in a field of especially electronics and this sensors and those things. So as Mr. Bojak and other member told that they enjoyed or they learned some very good things from the experts. Or I can congratulate Sanju Tamar to for inviting experts from various fields, various areas, and from IITs to NPL to industry, and even one from RTU quota. So it will be wonderful. You can say it, if you people will use this technology for your research, for your implementation, for your labs, then it will be somewhat more meaningful for this conducting this ATAL FDP. So I hope that you will uh, be in a nanotechnology field and try to implement some things in your college in research and like that. So once I am congratulating the team of organizers, they have managed properly as the feedback came. So from my side, that our department is ready to organize this type of FDP's conference workshop. Then if some proposal will be accepted from AICT or anywhere, so we are eager to organize those things. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for all the support and guidelines to conduct such type of programs. Now, at the end of this valedictory, I would like to call Dr. Shobhi Bagga, sir, to present vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to Professor Rajiv Gupta, sir, Professor Dhirendra Mathur, sir, Professor Mithilesh, sir, and all resource person and participants. It's an honor for me to present the vote of thanks on the valedictory ceremony of the ATAL FDP on the recent advances in the nanoscience and nanotechnology. This FDP is being organized by the Department of Electronic Engineering, RTU Kota. Myself, on the behalf of the department and organizing committee, I would like to give my sincere thanks to Professor Rajiv Gupta, sir, for nice motivational words. And I'm also thankful to Professor Dhirendra Mathur, sir, coordinator, Center of Nanotechnology, RTU Kota, and Professor Mithilesh, sir, for giving their motivational words. I would also like to thank to all the faculty members, resource persons for gracing this occasion. Lastly, I am thankful to all the participants, volunteers who made this program even more graceful and glorified. Thank you all. Thanks to you. Have a great day ahead to all of you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for the vote of the thanks. And once again, I personally thank all of you for your gracious presence in this valedictory ceremony of the ATAL FDP. Thank you so much, all of you. I would like to request to the participants and all to please switch on their video so that a combined picture can be taken. All the participants are requested to please turn on their videos just for a moment so that a picture can be clicked.
Oh, madam, sorry, madam, we are at the college.
Okay, sir.
Camera is not available.
Okay, sir. Whomsoever can, then please turn on your videos. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you all of you for your presence. And the link for the quiz will be emailed to all the participants at 4 p.m. on their respective registered email IDs. And that link will be open up to 8 p.m. So you can perform as per your convenience. You can attempt that. So thank you all of you. Thank you for your gracious presence in this valedictory ceremony. Thank you so much.